Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. So I'm not going to spend too much on this introduction. This video was meant to be a kind of reorganization video, but turns out that it's going to be the start of my makeup declutter series. So yeah, let's just jump right in because it's definitely going to be a long video. So all this stuff here is from handbags that I just emptied out, which is crazy considering there's like hundreds, well not hundreds, but there's so many lipsticks there. I don't know how that's happened. Well, I do know how it happened because I put too many lipsticks in my bag and forget to clear them. This little tray here is from my IKEA dressing table. That's what I keep most of my makeup in. Same with this one here. I then have this little unit that I keep extra makeup in that, as you can see, is quite dirty. I have two little lipstick storage things which are dusty now because honestly I've been just chucking stuff in bags because I knew I needed to do this video. I've then got some things that I put on my dressing table. That's like everyday makeup that I take with me to work or in my handbag. And then I've got this bag full of makeup that I've been putting in there because I've not had space to put it away. And this bag as well, along with this tray of random stuff. Generally, you know, the things are usually quite organised, but recently I've just not been putting it back in the right place because, like I say, I knew I needed to do this video and, well, not this video, but I knew I needed to clear everything out. So I've also got two drawers full of eyeshadow palettes, but I won't be sorting those because those are relatively quite organised and I probably won't be chucking anything out anyway. But I'm going to try and put them in some sort of organised piles and just, you know, go through that one at a time. Okay, so I'm going to start off with eyeliners. First of all, please excuse my nails. I know that they've got big gaps in them, but I'm going to be doing them this weekend for going on holiday. So I have got loads and loads of eyeliners. I'm just going to start grabbing them out and then we'll just decide what we're keeping and what we're throwing. I've cleaned out my little organiser, which is just here off camera, so I'm going to pop them back in as I go along. So I just recently got these Art Deco ones and they are awesome. I've not really had a chance to really get into them yet, but I do know that they're great, so I'm keeping these ones. Next up is this MUA eyeshadow tint, and I don't really use this a lot. Hopefully this is in focus. I've never used my new camera on auto yet. This is really not meant to be a declutter video and more of just a reorganise makeup video, but I think it's going to turn out to be something different. However, I'm going to keep this because that's actually a really pretty colour. This is in the shade A Girl Like Me, if you're wondering. And it's an eyeshadow tint. Next up is this blue or purple eyeliner by Jessie's Girl. This has not actually even been opened, but I don't think I'll ever use this because I do have the purple eyeliners from Urban Decay and I'll probably just never pick this one up. Oh, it's a hard decision, you know. Even though I'll never use this and I've not used this, I still feel like I want to keep it. But no, I'll never use this, so I'll be chucking this. Because I mentioned it, I might as well just go through the Urban Decay eyeliners now. I've got loads of them because they are great. So I'm probably going to be keeping these, but I'm just going to swatch them to make sure that they're still creamy, because if they're dry, then I'll just chuck them. They last for ages though, they really are great. And even like the bright colours like this green one, I would still keep because you never know when they'll come in handy. So far so good. This one is tiny. Let's sharpen this one here. You can see I've had it for a while. Let's sharpen this and see if this is any, if this is good. Okay, so I've sharpened this. It's still alright actually, it's still really creamy, so we'll give this a go until there's like nothing else to use. This is in the shade Rockstar. Obviously I like this, I really liked this at one point. To be honest, I can't even remember liking it, but hey ho. Next up, I think I've got this one already, but yeah. If anybody wants to see any sort of video using these ones, then just let me know. The Perversion one is amazing. It's like the the most pigmented black eyeliner. Let's sharpen this one because again this one's tiny. So this one's a little bit dry, so I'll chuck this one because there's no point in keeping ones that are really dry. This one, as you can see, Cooper has got a little hold of and chewed. Hopefully you can see that. I can't bring the products too close to my camera because for some reason my autofocus isn't focusing automatically, which is really annoying. But as you can see, like if I do this, it won't focus even if I put my hand like behind it for some reason. But anyway, yeah, Cooper has had a little chew of this one. I'm gonna sharpen this one anyway and see if it's any good. This is Perversion and this is 0, so as you can see this isn't really as pigmented, so I think I'll chuck this one and keep Perversion. Okay, I think that is all of the Urban Decay ones. So second, oh no wait, I lost one. Here's one here. That's fine, and here's one here. Yep, okay, so that's all of them. Sticking on the theme of Urban Decay, I've got 2 of the heavy metal glitters and these are in the shade Baked. I really like these, they're great for like Christmassy looks, so I'm keeping these. Going back to this shade here, if you remember, that was that MUA one and it feels like it's not drying down and it's just smudging when I touch it. And after swatching all these, that really should have been dry. So I'm going to take this back out and I'm going to chuck this. Okay, are you hearing this? I'm chucking. This is just a black eyeliner, which I'm not going to use because I've got the Urban Decay one, so I'm going to chuck that. I've had this silver glitter for absolutely ages, and yeah, it's really old now, so I'm going to chuck this as well. This is a Starlux pencil, and it's, oh, look at my hand, I never actually thought, that looks awful. This is a glittery silver one, it's actually really nice, so I'm going to keep this. Also have the Starlux pencil in the shade Brun. I've got 2 of those. The reason I've got those is because I was subscribed to the perfect size star boxes and you got the little eyeliners all the time. I've got one in Noir, which is a nice black, and I've got another ones. These are the perfect size onesies anyway. Let's do, I think I've got Starlux bigger ones. There is Chestnut, which is again just a nice browny colour. I'll keep that one. Oh, there's another Perversion by Urban Decay that's not even been used. Oh, here's another nice one, which is a goldy colour. And yep, that's nice, so I'll keep that. I think that's it for the pencils anyway. I've got this grey eyeliner. I think this was actually from Aldi's. They have Lacura, which is a beauty brand at Aldi's. I don't know if they still do it, but I don't really use it, so I'll be chucking this. Here are 2 more black pencils that I don't use, so I'll just chuck them. This is a little pot of gel liner, well, cream liner slash eye base from Starlux, and it's a gorgeous, I was trying to say gorgeous and burgundy. It's a gorgeous burgundy shade, so I'm definitely going to keep that. That'll be lovely for this time now that we're into the autumn and then the winter. I also got this sent by Libby Club to review, which I haven't actually done in a video, but I'm still going to keep it. It's a double-ended eyeliner and then a little eyeshadow. Now, these eyeliner duos, they're from the company Beauty UK, which I think you can get at Superdrug. This one kind of died with, I don't even know what went on it, but yeah. The packaging is awful. It's just a white and a black eyeshadow stick, but I'm never going to use it, so I'll chuck this. This is another one. It's like a rose gold colour on one side and a black on the other side. I'd maybe use the rose gold, so I've swatched it here and I'll give it a little while and see if it dries down. If it doesn't, then I'll probably chuck it, because as you can see, these are all the Urban Decay ones, and when you move them like that, they don't budge. so you know that they're going to stay on the eyes, but if it budges then it's just going to crease, and yeah, there's no point in keeping something that creases. This is my new Primark eyeliner that I used in my recent testing Primark makeup video, which I'll leave a link down below if you would like to find out how I got on. But I am keeping that, so that might be a clue. This is also a new Kiko Milano eyeliner that I have recently got, so I'm keeping this. These collection Extreme 24-hour felt tip liners are my absolute favourite eyeliners ever, so I'm definitely keeping these. I think though maybe one of them has ran out, so I'm going to test these. I've got two black ones, a purple and a brown. I know the black and the purple and the brown are fine, but one of these black ones have definitely ran out. Oh, actually, they seem okay. I think this one is a little bit older though. Do you know what? They're both fine. We're keeping them both. I'm not sure if these Kiko Milano shadow sticks should be in the eyeliner or the eyeshadow section, because effectively they're not really eyeliners. I'm going to pop these in the eyeshadow section but put them away because I'm definitely going to keep them. They're really new. I've got two white eyeliners. This one is by Rimmel London. I've got like no space on my hand left either. That's quite dry. This one is by Too True. I don't even know what that brand is, to be honest. So this one isn't as pigmented, so I think we'll get rid of this one. Is this too dry to keep? I think I'll keep the Rimmel one just in case I need a white eyeliner. This is by Starlooks, and oh, this is actually a mascara. I don't know why that's in this pile. Oh, it's got like glitter in it. I probably would not use that. Yep, I'll definitely not be using that, so I'll chuck this. This one is another waterproof eyeliner. It's by Cat Girl. I've never used this, so we'll keep that and give that a go. This is a black eyeliner pencil. I've got like so many black eyeliners that I don't need this, so I'll chuck this. 3-in-1 contour and liner from Makeup Academy. This is a nice purple shade, and we'll keep that one. This is a new Starlooks eyeliner that I've not even opened yet, so I'll definitely keep that. Now, I absolutely loved this eyeliner, but I think it's really dry now. I keep sharpening it and it's never really creamy anymore. But as you can see, well, I don't even know if you can see this actually, but here it is here. Look how gorgeous that colour is. But I tend to not use it because I think that it's too dry. I think I'm going to have to chuck it because, like I say, it's just too dry. Next up is, again, this is an eyeshadow stick, so I'm going to put this in the eyeshadow section. This is my kind of fleshy toned eyeliner from Rimmel, which is great. Here's another Starlooks eye pencil in Presence. Oh, it's just like a nice nudie rose gold colour. It's kind of similar to that one, but a little bit more nude than pink, so we'll keep this one. This is the Starlooks eyeliner pen, and I'll be keeping this. Here's a gold, oh actually it's black, another black eyeliner, chuck. There's an Avon gold eyeliner, which I actually think that I've had for ages and I never use. I've got plenty of gold from the Urban Decay ones anyway, so I'll chuck this. This is an Ofra one. Ofra. It is nice, but I'll probably never use it, so I'll chuck that. And then I've got these 3 glimmer sticks from Avon. They are like a greyish one, a greeny one, and a blue one. That's the greeny one there. You probably can't even see this actually, but that's the greeny one. It's kind of more teal than green. These are really creamy as well. If you can get Avon, I'd definitely check them out. Here's the grey. And then here is the other grey. I don't really ever use these, so I'll chuck these 2 grey ones and I'll keep the tealy one. The eyeliners done. I've just put them all back in here. There still does seem to be a lot, minus these 2. These are like that little eyeshadows that I'm keeping. But you know what, if I don't use them within a certain time, and if I don't go and gravitate towards them, then I'll probably do another little clear out. These are the ones that I'm chucking out, which is actually quite a lot, so well done, big thumbs up for that. And now I'm going to go and wash my hand. Next up, I'm going to be doing single eyeshadows, little eyeshadow palettes, and cream eyeshadow bases, so kind of like primers, but yeah, we're going to do that next. I don't actually have a lot of single eyeshadows. I'm more of a eyeshadow palette person, so yeah, there's not a lot of these to go through. First thing I'll pick up are these 3 eyeshadow palettes by Collection. They're in the shades Let Your Eyes Do the Talking. Oh no, wait, that's not the shade. What are these shades? Have they not got it? Oh yeah, here they go. Nude Bronze, Nude Grey, and just Nude. I've not actually had too much of a use out of these. That is just because I've not taken the time to use them, but the shades seem really nice. Let me know if you would like to see a video using these palettes and like creating a little look. For just now, I'm going to keep them. This is the Tanya Bar Fairy Tale Eye Palette. I absolutely love this palette. I do have another one, but I'm not sure where it is. But I'm definitely keeping this. I have this little eyeshadow palette by Model Co. And I never use this ever. I got it in a subscription box when I used to get makeup subscription boxes. To be honest, the colours are really creamy and they're really nice, but I've got colours in palettes, so I just don't ever gravitate towards this. So I'm going to chuck this one out. I also have my little Kiko Milano palette that I made up, which was featured in my haul. I'll leave that link down below if you'd like to watch that. I love these shades, so I'm definitely keeping this little palette. I used to use this NYC palette all the time. It says individualised for smoky blues. I've got green eyes, but I still used it, and it was like a wax. As you can see, something obviously spilt on it, but yeah, it was a wax and a little concealer, and then this gold shade and a greeny one and a nice purple. But you know what, I never actually ever use these anymore. It's like there's no point in keeping something I don't use, it just takes up space, so I'm going to chuck this. And I think that is all the little miniature eyeshadow palettes. Just a random black gel liner, which I never ever use. I don't ever use gel liner, so I'm just going to chuck this. This is actually a shadow for my Freedom London magnetic palette that for some reason ended up being here within all these eyeshadows instead of being in the palette. So I'm definitely keeping this, and I'll be popping it out and popping it into the palette. I also have 2 half-baked singles by Urban Decay. This is my favourite Urban Decay eyeshadow, so I'm definitely keeping these. So far I've chucked 3 things out, which is not going very well. To get rid of this Rimmel Colour Mousse, I never ever use it, and you know what, I don't think I've actually ever used this. I think I just broke the seal taking that off there. It doesn't even look like it's ever been used, so I'm not going to use that. This is a Collection eyeshadow pencil, and it is in the shade, I'm not sure of the shade, oh, it doesn't even come out, look, and I've just snapped it, so that's definitely going in the bin. This is a really old eyeshadow from Bourjois. It's just like a whitey colour, and yeah, I don't ever use this, so I'll be binning that. I've got 3 little eyeshadows from Starlooks, and to be honest, I don't know if I've used these. I don't think I have. Let's see what the colours are like. This one looks really powdery. I can't even get it open. This is in the shade Fortune 500. I've got like no clean fingers anymore. I'm going to have to use this pinky. It's so powdery. Oh, I definitely wouldn't use that. So this one's going to get chucked. This one is in the shade Gold Coast. Let me just try and wipe off a finger. That's actually quite pretty. It picks up on your finger, but doesn't really pick up when you're swatching it though. Nope, I'll just chuck this one. This one is just a matte cream shade in the colour South Beach. Oh, this is quite pigmented, but does it pick up? Again, no, it doesn't really pick up. Like, if I was wanting a matte cream shade, it would be for brow bone highlight or for the crease, and to be honest, I've got better ones in eyeshadow palettes, so I'll be chucking this too. So now on to Maybelline. I've got loads of their Colour Tattoo, 24-hour eyeshadows. These are amazing. I use these all the time. I know these ones don't look like it, but I don't use these colours as much. But I don't think that I want to get rid of any of them because they really are good. And even if they dry in, I know that some of you might have these and you feel like they've been dry and you have to chuck them out. Or maybe like the MAC ones, because I think the MAC started it. I'm not too sure. But anyway, what I was going to say was just put like a little bit of water in it and mix it round. Or even spray it with like makeup setting spray, because it just gives it a little bit of moisturiser back. And yeah, they're good to go again. So don't chuck these out because they will last. Honestly, they will last. I've got 8 of them, I think. So I'm going to keep these. There's one that I might get rid of, which is this white one. This is in the colour Infinite White. And I need to swatch this. This is the thing when you've got long nails. It's hard to like actually get your finger in there. How am I going to do this? Ugh, without getting it under your nail. Yeah, like, I don't think I would use this white one. I've had this for like a year and I haven't used the white one, so I'm going to get rid of this white. I'm going to do it. Getting rid of it. These are my 2 new Kiko Milano eyeshadow bases, which I'm definitely keeping. This is a little number 7 eyeshadow that I never ever use, so I'm going to be getting rid of this. These are 2 Kiko Milano eyeshadows that I really love. This one is in the shade 113 and 124. These are awesome. So I'm keeping these. I've got 2 of the Makeup Revolution Awesome Metal eyeshadows, which I'm going to be doing a video on really soon. It comes with these little primers as well, so I'm definitely keeping these. I've got 3 of these little Starlux pots. So what are these? These 2 are actually the same in the colour Pennywise. Let's open them up. Oh, they're a loose eyeshadow. To be honest, I don't really tend to gravitate towards loose shadows because I usually find it to be quite messy. I don't know if I'll keep this because let's just check this Urban Decay one. This is Urban Decay one, this is the Starlux one. To be honest, they're kind of like a dupe of each other, but there's probably not that much of a difference between the price, and the Urban Decay is much better. So I'm going to chuck the Starlux ones out. There's no point in keeping things just because you think that you spent a lot of money on them, like, and you feel that you can't chuck them out, because if you don't use them, then yeah, there's really just no point. Because it's loose, it's just smudging everywhere. Look at my hands now. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to wash these. I'm trying to talk myself out of my decision, see, but nope, I'm chucking these out. I can't get the lid back on this. Okay, the next Starlux one that I've got is a pressed eyeshadow. Is it? Cream liner / eye base. That's kind of like that burgundy one that I just done. I'll just keep this one. I'm not going to try and swatch it because my nails are never going to get in there. But we'll keep that one and give it a go. I've got this eyeshadow from the Body Shop, which is in the shade Copper. I kept it when I decluttered last time because I liked it, like the bronziness of it. But I've got things like this in other palettes and I never ever use it, so I'll chuck this one. This is a little Makeup Revolution single that I actually got in my mystery bag. I posted a haul. I'll leave it down below if you would like to check it out. I'm totally leaving everything down below in the comments, in the description box. So this is going to be a lot of work for me when I edit, which I don't know if I'll thank myself for. This one is in the shade I Remember. It's a mono eyeshadow and I'm pretty sure it's only £1. I'm not really sure on this one. I don't know if I've never used it, but I don't know. I've probably got the same colour in an eyeshadow palette. You can't even see that swatch. It's quite similar to my skin. So I'll chuck this one out. This is an Illamasqua eyeshadow and I really like this, so I'm definitely keeping this. Okay, so for eyeshadow sticks, I've got a Scandalise one from Rimmel, and this is in the shade Trespassing Top. This is really good, so I'm keeping this, along with the one from Kate Moss. This is in the shade Rose Gold, and this is awesome. Whenever I'm doing like a bronzy or goldy eye, I always gravitate towards this as an eyeshadow base because it is great, so I'm going to keep these two. This is a single eyeshadow from the brand Parry. I think again I got this in a subscription box. It's just a pink shade. I wonder if I can pop this out. Yay, I can. I'm going to pop this in my magnetic palette from Freedom because it is actually a really nice colour and I think I'll use it more if it's in a palette. This is from the Colour Expert and this is actually a really gorgeous eyeshadow, but I don't tend to use it again as much because it is in a single and I just don't gravitate towards singles. But I don't want to get rid of it. I wonder if I could try and take this one out. Put it in the Freedom palette as well. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one and try and use it more. This is from Starlooks and it's an awful gold shade. I really probably would never use this. It's in the colour Traffic Yellow. It's totally too bright and I don't think I would use it, so I'm going to chuck that. I've also got this shade, stick formed crayon shade from Palladio. It's a really gorgeous colour, it's like a burgundy, so I'll be keeping this. And lastly, I've got the Starlooks eye glitter in the shade Emerald. To be honest, I probably won't use this. Oh, wow, that came out far too fast. Like, I'm never going to use that, so I'm just going to chuck it because I don't like single shadows. I don't like loose glitter or loose shadows. And really, no. I think I'm just going to chuck this one too. So I've just added that pinky colour into the Freedom palette and this gorgeous bronzy colour. They actually fit really well in there, so that's great. I've put the stick shadows in this little container that I just pop on my dressing table, so I'll add some other little bits and bobs as we clear out the rest of the makeup, and I'll add that into here. Need all the eyeshadows into this little tray, so there's all the cream Maybelline bases and the other cream ones, and then these little single shadows here with the little palette. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with the collection palettes and my Tanya Burr one. I don't know how I'm going to store these, but I will figure it out. I think I might put them in a little tray or up on my shelves to remind me to use them. And this is what we've chucked out. So that's a fair little bit actually when you think about how much I had overall. I've chucked out the majority of the eyeshadows and really just left the cream bases, which I'll use way more than the eyeshadows. So that is it for this little section of the video, which was once again eyeliners and kind of single eyeshadows, little eyeshadow palettes and cream bases. It was just going to be a reorganisation video. After going through the products though, I realised that I had far too much stuff and I did need to chuck some things out. Of course, not a lot. I've not got as much things as a lot of people here on YouTube, but for me it was a little bit too much and was making me not put anything back where it was meant to be. So I hope you've enjoyed this little section of the series and just seeing how I store things. These trays, by the way, were just out of IKEA and they're just cutlery trays. So yeah, most of the things are stored in these little trays, so it's not that interesting for storage. But I just thought, you know, you'd like to enjoy the decluttering with me. Give this video a thumbs up. This is awkward doing it in this angle. The reason I'm not showing myself is because I am totally not looking good today. And I'm in jammies and it's like 12 o'clock at night, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me